Hey, 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 how we all doing? Welcome back to the stream. Wow. Hey, big man, hope you're well. No, it's been a while, but I need to get myself sorted out. A lot on my plate. Back now. And we're going to do a bit of golf this evening. Come straight in. Mine's good one. Awesome. Exciting there, really. Then carry on from where I left off. How's everyone been?
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the home of the PGA Tour, we're at TPC Sawgrass for live second-round coverage of the Florida Open. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Some good names up there, including our leader.
If we can hit it straight tonight. Too bad, not too bad.
That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round two. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Looking at 104 yards to the front of the green, 141 to the hole. Pin is in the far back portion of this green.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This one going to require some pace back up the hill for birdie. Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll remain at 1 under par. How about this second, a par 5?
If you're brave, you try and flash it down that tree line down the left, but there's a couple of limbs that poke out. Every now and again, they catch an errant tee shot.
Nice scoring opportunity here. 532-yard, par 5 second hole, Frank. Considered one of the easier holes on the golf course. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you can just cut this in half. 532 yards divided by 2. Really, it's 2 tee shots over 260 yards. For these guys, nothing more than a 3 or 4 wood. And that's why all you need off the tee is just a 3 wood with a little draw.
You disappointed if you don't make 4 here?
Not disappointed, but obviously you lose at least half a shot on the field.
Pro Kid Latvia. Yeah.
What's new? Ooh, that rolled a long way. What's new with you?
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You'd be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Pro Kid Latvia. There's no audio on F asterisk book.
No audio on Facebook. There's a surprise. Let's have a look. Weird. Look at this. Oh.
Now this for birdie.
And these are the putts you drill when you're on the putting green before the round. This should have a good chance to go in.
I've got audio on my Facebook. Maybe it was getting weird for a minute. You know what Facebook's like.
Oh, yes, a brilliant roll there. It's birdie here at number 2.
Kid Latvia.
And he moves
Maybe
it
it's
to
back.
2 under par.
Wasn't on loading screen.
So we started with a par 4, then a par 5, and now
I
the
think I forgot to put the
177-yard
audio on
par
for the
3
loading
third
screen.
hole. Plenty of hazards here, Frank.
You really break this green
not
up into
bad.
3 portions: front left, front right, and that back just on top of the ridge.
Okay. Yeah. 7 up. Nice.
Okay, that's the area of the green you want to be in, that front right quadrant, and it's a birdie opportunity coming
Kid
up.
Latvia. And the commentators A too loud again. Oh, your mic too low.
That I can sort out. You can't. So. We'll see how that. Thanks for letting me know, though, man.
Boy, that's a good stroke.
That's
Just a
just
fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. So that safely in. It's a par here at the 3rd. And he'll remain
Take a
3
par,
shots
though.
off the pace. So much focus here, Frank, on 16, 17, and 18. Number 4 is a hole that gets overlooked, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, the second shot here is more daunting, especially when that flag's on the left. So you really do start looking at that blue stuff, water.
Oh, we don't like the water. I always end up in the water.
Pin
It's like the
tucked in
ball's
the
got
back
a
right
water
here as he
magnet on
readies
it.
his second.
Pro Kid Latvia. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Gonna get back into the swing of things. Busy at work, but it's good to be back.
That is starting right. Got to be careful over there.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much
That's a
closer than
long
that.
putt, 83 feet. 60 feet. Still bloody long though. I'll do, at least it's close.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay at 2 under. Now to the 5th. This long par 4 thought to be one of the most difficult holes on the front side here at the TPC Sawgrass.
Yeah, if you've got plenty of length in the bag, you can almost take it directly over the bunker on the right. But if you're not as long, you have to air down that left side.
Yeah, Give it a good old whack. Oh shit. Yes. Wasn't the straightest of swings, huh?
Now Nota his second from the fairway.
147 to the hole. Pin is in the left back portion of the green.
That'll do nicely.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
13 feet away. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to get this to 3 under par. On now to the 6th, the hole that Pete Dye called the most beautiful hole at TPC Sawgrass. It's a par 4 at 393 yards. The water is self-evident left, framed by a long bunker that shapes the left side of the fairway. Up near the green, precision's important as there are no fewer than 7 bunkers of various sizes waiting to swallow up errant approach shots. Beautiful tempo to that swing. This is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick.
Hard enough.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he's going to stay 2 back. 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, generally plays into the wind, one of the stadium course's most difficult greens to hit, Frank.
It's a really weird tee shot here. You have those 3 little pot bunkers down the right, and then that bunker that meanders once again all the way down the left side. The bunker that's just slightly right of the canal. Very awkward angle off the tee.
Oh, he's hit it. Each.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards left to the hole. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
Nice.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
Yes, throws that one right in. Gets a birdie here at the 7th. And he'll move to 3 under here. Just 1 shot off the lead. Frank, 17 here at TPC Sawgrass. Gets all the attention when you look at the par 3s. Justifiably so. But number 8 is a daunting challenge in its own right.
It is. Longest of the 4 par 3s. Plus, it's just littered with bunkers around the side, the back, and the front.
Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. And he's going to move to 4 under par. Just one shot off the top spot.
Frank, the 9th is really a good par 5, isn't it?
There's so many options here. Just play it away, sort of 3-wood it down there, then go to the right, then sort of wedge it on the green. But it's very tempting, especially in the right wind conditions, and that's if they're coming over your shoulder.
Might hit it too far. Oh, no, we should be all right.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway.
Don't know, like them trees. One way to find out, I suppose. Oh, I couldn't quite.
Good second shot.
Spin it
That
onto
last
the green.
bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th.
3
And
birdies
that
on
will
the
be
trot.
a 31 on the front side, 5 under par.
Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
Oh, fucking hell. Every time on this channel.
Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker.
Now, that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly
bad
close to the hole,
outside.
but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain at 6 under par.
Let's go to the 11th now. It's a par 5 and a fun hole, Frank. You can make anything from 3 to 7 here.
And that's why, as the start of the back nine, especially on a Sunday, this becomes such a pivotal hole to start a run. Big body of sand down the left side that sometimes the longer hitters can get close to with the tee shot, but really it's the second shot. If you can reach this par 5 and 2, it's a very narrow green. The layup, well, it's actually an awkward layup, Rich, because you've got to push that ball to the left side, almost like a zigzag approach.
Oh, shit.
That second shot got all the
Knew
way
I'd
down
fuck
by the
that up
green, but
straight away.
in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. really need a birdie right now.
Nice out of the sand again, though.
Well, that is a good bunker play right there. Just a few feet left for a 4. Oh, no, that's not staying out, is it?
The fuck?
Oh, boy. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he'll stay right where he is.
Down to the par 4 12th.
Well, that was a little bit weird.
Yeah, Pete Dye often doesn't get enough credit for his short par 4s. This is a great example where one of the features of it is the blind second shot, just to give you a little bit of doubt on judging the distance.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range.
Hit hard.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
All right, you prick.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Oh,
got it there,
fuck
but not
off.
quite on target. So a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And he's going to fall out of the lead. Wind up a shot back. We now come to the 13th penalty area down the left side, protecting this beautiful 181-yard par 3 and 2 small but deep maintained bunkers guarding a 3-tiered green.
See how we do with this. Fucking hell. Went a lot further than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Now one of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If you ever want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. If you stripe it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds.
That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing, high launch angle. That was just about perfect.
What a shot.
Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
He's Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And he'll move to within a shot of the lead.
Not
at
bad round
5
so
under
far.
par.
Now to the 15th, and Frank, I know this is a hole that you really like.
Yeah, it gets no respect in my book, which I think is a shame. Just a nice dogleg to the right. And really 2 good shots and a 3 here, which is actually a rarity. It sets you up for those closing 3 holes. Too often people just take 15 lightly. And 15 has just a gentle nibble that turns into a bite.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
He's got 154 yards to the hole. Tough win for a right-hander coming from left to right.
Like that.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6, 7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. And that'll move him to 7 under par. Frank, fans watching, they love excitement in the game. 16's an exciting hole, isn't it?
Well, that's where you get it, because you hear the roars. You start to see the big crowds that go all the way around 16, 17, and 18T. You feel where you are in the tournament, too. A movement that starts at 16 can be carried all the way to the clubhouse.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Got every bit of that through all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on a par 5. You bet, nothing more than a tap in. It's an eagle 3, all set up by the
cheeky little
incredible
eagle.
second shot into this par 5. Up next, the short par 3 17. It is, as you know, one of the most famous par 3s in the world. Right side of this island green, protected by a small bunker, but better to be there than in the water.
Yeah. That's all right.
Okay, time to exhale. That's safely aboard. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie.
Oh, I didn't hit it hard enough, I don't think.
Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he's opened up a 2-shot lead here in round 2. Now to the 462-yard par 4 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. And very simply, this is one of the hardest and most visually intimidating tee shots in the game. That's why you see a lot of players bail out to the right. Oh, this is right up that left side. Gonna need to get lucky. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now Nota, his second from the fairway.
Looking at 149 to the hole, pin all the way on the right.
Just 5 feet left. save par here at 18. So an action-packed first 2 rounds, and a packed leaderboard as well, with our featured golfer in a share of the lead after day 2.
So we can't separate them at this stage, but somebody, and I
Yeah, we did. Nothing exciting. Short game. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Go grab a drink. There we go, I'm back. Tee on the go. All is good. Controller, there it is. Alright, let's crack on with the next round.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. From the home of the Players' Championship, TPC Sawgrass, live third-round coverage of the Florida Open. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Novello is by my side. Out on the course, we've got no to begin.
Extra power. Too much extra power.
Drawn a plum assignment as we'll be following that pairing throughout. And that will end up in the short grass, left side, so a very nice drive there to kick off the round.
Yeah, we'll take that.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he'll move into red figures for the round at 1 under and 11 under for the tournament.
Frank, what do you make of the par 5 second?
Doglegs to the left, so there's a decision to be made here all the time, but a good hooking tee shot. That takes the trees on the left out of play and even the rough on the right. Good tee shot here. I've seen people get home with as little as a 5-iron.
Hit it very straight though.
That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second.
Get on there.
Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit left too with this third shot.
Oh,
Get in
that's
there.
why you leave the wedge in the back.
Eagle as
Perfect
well.
roll right there, right through the edge of the fringe. It's into the bottom of the cup for an eagle.
Frank, a nice mix of holes to start. So here we go with the par 3, the third.
Very narrow at the front of the screen, and that bunker too, you don't actually see it off the tee, the back left bunker, and it sneaks into that left side. So if that flag is on the left, just be careful.
Yeah.
We had a real chance here to get on a run. The eagle on the previous hole, and now stuffs it inside of 10 feet. Look out. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at
Nice
3.
start.
And he's got it to 14 under par. Frank, how difficult is it to access the hole location if you miss the fairway here at 4?
Well, if you miss it left, I've got to say the lesser of two evils is to be in the bunker on the right.
So tempting to
That'll
go
do.
for it right, but that's a very smart layup. Going to leave a simple little wedge shot into this fourth green. Call it 74 yards here as he's set for his second.
Wax.
And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. All right, so he'll take his drop, and with a penalty stroke added, that'll become his fourth now to the par 4.
It was all going so
acceptable
well.
there. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at par 3. And fortunately, the lead's still a comfortable one, full 4 shots. Up next, the difficult dogleg right, par 4 fifth, the longest par 4 at TPC Sawgrass, measuring 471 yards. We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
Staring at 147 yards to the front, 158 to the hole,
too hard.
sitting in the
Fuck's
front left
sake.
hole location.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet. Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that.
Hole number 6. I really like this hole, Frank. It's fun par 4.
Yeah, very claustrophobic tee shot, heading through that chute to the fairway. Starts to open up, and then it sort of shrinks in again because of all the palm trees around this green. But very short par 4. So if you're good with a wedge, good chance for 3.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
That'll do.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Yeah, that's a
Sweet.
good putt. A birdie here at 1. He moves to 15 under.
7th hole here at Sawgrass, Frank, a bit uncomfortable off the tee.
It is. It reminds me a little bit of the opening hole, much longer version, where when you stand on the tee and look at the green, it's a straightaway hole. But that fairway goes to the left and it comes back to the right. But they're all optical illusions. Another good tee
That'll do
shot,
nicely.
just down the right side. And have a look up ahead. That flag is also on the right. So ideally, you might want to go a little left of it, but it's going to still take a very good second shot. It's a solid shot and a green in
Shit shot.
regulation, but a little away from the band.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And Rich, this is a green I am familiar with, and this putt is slower than most people realise. Slightly up that slope, little bit of movement from right to left.
Oh,
Dude,
on fire.
What a roll that was. A long one in for birdie to 16 under par.
TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye, Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novello. And here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
And that's going to be a challenge from there. It's into one of the 7 pot bunkers that circle this 8th green. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by.
Shit, wow.
Just going to sneak on by. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And he's going to fall to 15 under.
Frank, what do you make of the final hole here on the front side, the 583-yard par 5 9?
Just depends on how much you want to risk here. If you hit a good drive down the right side, it's certainly gettable for 2. But you can make an absolute mess here at 9.
Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. That was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result.
Try and get it on the green, I suppose. Or not.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. It can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the 3rd shot today. How close can you hit it?
I do.
Just a gorgeous shot. This has been a clinic today.
Now this for another birdie. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And that will make this an even 30 for the front side, going out in 6 under par. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left.
Not hard enough, I think. Get away with it because of the wind.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Front left hole location here as we await his 2nd to the par 4.
Wicked.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament.
Hole number 11, 558 yard, par 5. Frank, players in attack mode here.
Yeah, just try and blitz it down there. There are other bunkers on the left to consider, but really, with that much fairway, this is a green light opportunity.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
Horrible, horrible. Horrible, horrible. Oh.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
Two good shots on this par 5. Leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
You bet. A birdie here at the 11th. He moves to 17 under par.
Frank, what's so much fun about TPC Sawgrass is the excitement that it generates for a fan and how many different holes there are. 12 is a good example.
Yeah, 12 looks like it's fresh from Scotland. You can see why Pete Dye spent a lot of time over there. Tee shot looks straight away, but the second shot is blind. The shot you'd get in Scotland with a wedge where you just see the top of the flagstick and you've got to really guesstimate.
Oh, on the green and one.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
Get up. Get there.
Hey.
Oh, another thunderbolt right there. What a putt. He can't seem to do anything wrong in this round. Wow.
One of the great things about this golf course, Frank, a variety of par 3s, different yardages. Here at the 13th, 181-yard par 3.
Yeah, this is where you have to be careful on the tee there. Anything left's just going to be eaten up by that lake. Matter of fact, if you hit one with a little bit of a hook and it catches the mound, it can still kick into the lake. So this one here, just be a little cautious on the tee.
God.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Missed it.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. 14, 481 yards is a stout hole. This one absolutely requires every ounce of your attention if you're going to get out of here with a 4. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
Frank, halfway home on maybe the toughest par 4 in the golf course.
Yeah, for some reason, for such a big green, it's always hard to get that second shot close.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. Back to the TPC Sawgrass, the 15th hole. It's a par 4 as we make our way to this finishing stretch. And Frank, what's in store for the players here?
Another one of those par 4s around 450 yards. Ideally hit it tee shot down the right side, keeping it away from that bunker, but that's a flat bunker down the right with no lip, so it's still not too bad. Biggest problem here is that green. So many undulations on this green.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb. Oh, just a beautiful performance, and this round looks like it's going to get even better. Just a beautiful iron shot. The sound off that club face.
And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. Frank, I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards is 2 clubs. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Fuck's sake.
Chance now for another birdie. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And he gets it to 20 under par. Frank, how early in the round are you thinking about the shot at 17?
Well, when you're playing well, you're pushing it ahead. Maybe you don't think about it till 14 or 15. If you're struggling, you might be thinking it early as the 5th or the 6th hole. But put it this way, when you make the walk from 16 to 17, you are thinking of it every inch of the way.
This one's looking good. How good is that? All eyes on you, all the water stepping back at you, and you knock it inside at 3 feet. That is very well done. So this has been an absolute clinic, and that nearly the capper with a hole-in-one, but instead it is just a tap-in birdie. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you've played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. 174 yards remaining here as he'll play his second.
I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Oh, yeah, birdies on 15, 16, 17, and 18. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway so far. Our featured golfer miles in front with 18 left to play.
I'm still scratching my head trying to find it.
How are we doing for time? Good time. Another half hour, so we should get another round or two in.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, and TPC Sawgrass, live final round coverage of the Florida Open. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. And that will be in the fairway. So a solid start here on this Sunday. This has really been fun to watch. The evolution, the growth of an outstanding young player. And Noda now with a chance to win 2 in a row on the Korn Ferry Tour. What have you seen as you've watched the last couple of tournaments?
Well, winning in consecutive weeks is about as common as seeing a $2 bill, which is you don't see it very often. And in this particular case, can the confidence garnered from that first win carry on to a second?
A birdie putt, and we check in for the first time today with a man who's won 4 tournaments on the PGA Tour, Noda Begay.
And this very makeable here. I see almost no break.
Oh, how good a read is that? It is a birdie at the opening hole. And he's going to move to 23 under par. Second hole, it's a par 5.
You think birdie or eagle off this team. We've seen a lot during the Players' Championship, but once again, you have to move that tee shot right to left. But be careful of those pines.
Strong old win today. Fucking hell.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
I'll do.
A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Yes, Can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. That's going to move him to 24 under par.
Now the par 3 third.
Not overly long, but 2 is a rarity here. Difficult green, and you don't see a lot of tee shots actually finish close here for some unknown reason.
That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. We now go to the short par 4 fourth, measuring only 384 yards. Long iron or fairway wood off the tee will give you a short to mid iron into the two-tiered green. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4. Oh, that is left, and that is trouble. The timing definitely off on that swing, and that ball goes straight into the water.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And it'll wind up a rare drop shot. Fifth hole here at TPC Sawgrass, long par 4. What's the challenge, Frank?
Depending, really, if you're a long or short hitter, the long hitters have the luxury of taking it over the corner of the bunker down the right. Shorter hitters really play at that bunker down the left, 320 run out.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there.
Arc 2 for R.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
Now this Notah for birdie.
And a very straightforward look here. Down the hill with no break.
Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain at 23 under par. Well, this hole has it all. 393 yard par 4 sixth, and in fact it was Pete Dye's favorite. He designed this golf course, and I think the reason he loved it so much was it incorporated all of the elements that he used in his design. It was visually intimidating, water trouble, and the premium on accuracy and strategic thinking.
That'll do.
The driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Just over 90 yards, all that's left here for his second.
Well, it's on the green.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, no shortage of trouble here at the 451-yard par 4-7. You've got that fairway bunker that goes forever, and then the lateral water hazard running, well, it's the entire left-hand side of the hole. There's trouble wherever you look here.
Stop me trying to hit it as hard as I can.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. A noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
Oh, you fuck's sake.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Up next, the 237-yard 8. It's the longest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass with a wide variety of challenges, including a deep, narrow, and sloping green protected by grass bunkers. Par is the goal here on this very demanding hole.
That'll do nicely.
Okay, safely aboard. This now 7 feet for his birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. Will certainly help the cause. Closing out the front side with a par 5, 583-yard 9. Don't say this too often in this, the era of the long bomber, but this for most is actually a 3-shot par 5. You can get there in 2, but it requires accuracy and 2. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well.
Nice.
I've seen some long tee shots, but it's the advantage to tee that ball up. Get it up there quickly, get the wind behind you. It's amazing how far you can hit it.
Vince has to make it over the trees.
2 solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
God.
Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And he'll go out in 34, 2 under par for this front side. Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. That dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side.
Every time. Every
that
single
one not straight
fucking
enough.
time.
It's going to work its way into the bunker. Hoping just to get this on somehow, his second from the fairway bunker.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was set out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And if he can finish this out, he would claim his second victory on the year. Par 5 11th is 558 yards. Again, this is an opportunity if you want to take on the risk, and it is considerable. This is a chance to jumpstart the round, make an eagle, get a little momentum. But you have to be willing to potentially pay a price if it doesn't work out. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
I'll do.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
Close.
4 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shout. Up now, hole number 12. It's a short one, 358 yard, par 4.
This can catch you off guard. If you just try and hit the ball on the fairway, if you're on the middle of the fairway, the left side, you will have a blind second shot. So ideally, hit it down that right side of the fairway if you want to see the flag.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. So now eyeing this one for birdie. because it's a birdie here at number 12. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard.
Well, on this back nine here at TPC Sawgrass, you know that the 17th as a par 3 gets all the attention. But don't forget about this 181-yard 13th. Really a beautiful little hole and plenty of trouble as well. A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Now this for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Nah, that's not going to come back enough. That'll stay on the high side. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Next up, the treacherous 481-yard par 4 14. Narrow fairway bunker, a lateral water hazard running along the left side, and large, deep grass bunkers down the right. Accuracy is paramount here if you're going to get out of here with a par. That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. Uses the spin there and holds the green, but a long way home for that birdie.
Oh, nope. Need a little bit more pace and a little more borrow.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. He'll remain at 27 under. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute. Seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it. Well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's two little pot bunkers out on the right that, well, if you're first time around, you might notice.
Gonna have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
I know you're expecting better, but believe me, anything on the green wasn't too bad from there.
Chance now for another birdie. How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. Okay, a solid par here at the 15. And he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Now to the par 5 16, 523 yards. And the key here, besides the obvious, good drive, solid second shot, is to not look too far ahead. But that's easier said than done, because as you get to that second shot, you can plainly see what's ahead, and that is the famous par 3 17 and the water to the right.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
Should put a spin on it.
Did you see the yardage on that one? I mean, there had to be a mistake there because that 3-wood did not even touch the green. Liquor stamp, that was airmail.
Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Well, now to the 17th, and it is always a fascinating struggle here between trust and fear, commitment and collapse. The 17th, you're never really safe. 6-shot lead, you'd still watch the leader play the 17th.
You know what? I'm gonna go safe.
Okay, didn't want to risk trying to fly it to that back right hole location, so a downhill putt coming up from the back portion of this island green. Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he's going to stay 28 under par. Now to one of the most spectacular finishing holes in golf. 462-yard par 4 18th at TPC Sawgrass. Water guarding the entire left side of the fairway. Mounds and trees lining the right, as picturesque and difficult as they come. Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
It's far too far.
Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green.
Nice.
Frank, unquestionably a satisfying victory for our featured player. You won 15 times on tours around the world, including the PGA Tour. What's the significance of the second victory?
It's a great question, Rich, and I think that to answer you simply, it's huge, but to sort of detail it more, the first one, there's always question marks. People tag around, is it a fluke, were they lucky, did they...
competition as well, which is good. Right, folks, that is me done for the night. Falling asleep here. I will be back Friday. Probably be racing on Friday, to be fair, but we'll see. Definitely back Saturday for some more golf. Thanks for everyone who's dropped by. And we'll be back next time. Peace out.